episode of the Pre-PT Grind Chat Live. Currently at an airport, as y'all can see, mainly because your boy is getting married this weekend, and I'm currently on my way from Tampa to Chicago, where the wedding's going to be. And as I've been sitting here, my flight is like not too far from here. What's up, Sam? What's up, DJ? How y'all doing? And as I'm just kind of sitting here reflecting on what's going to be happening this weekend, Cody, what's up? Courtney, how you doing? Jesse, good to see you. As I'm reflecting, it really just had me thinking about y'all. Appreciate it. Casey's going to be joining me on here because this is this week's Pre-PT Chat Live. Almost, try to figure out how we were going to do it. I knew I was not going to be home. So I said, you know what? We're going to do it from the airport. So let me bring Casey on, and then we have a chat. Nico, how you doing? Alexa, how you doing? Emily, how you doing? Good to see y'all. So let's chat. Let's see if Casey. Yo, what's up, bruh? You hear me?
I can hear you.
Yeah,
What's
yeah,
going on?
yeah. Yo, man, nothing much, bro. Nothing
Ready for
much.
the party.
Yo, I'm ready. You ready?
I got my
You
dance moves going. I was practicing
He's
at
like,
SSPT Live. I'm good. I'm ready. Chill.
ah. Yo, this low key reminds me of the time. Yo, like side note story, and then we're really gonna start talking. Casey and I released the first version of what is now the accepted system in 2017. And I was like by a McDonald's somewhere. It looked very similar to this right now. I was like running away from Irma because it was when Florida had the crazy hurricane and all that. So this is just very familiar, bro. Can you still hear me, bro?
Oh, you're good.
Perfect.
You're more than good.
Emily, Kelly, Cody, DJ's already ready. Noble, you're getting married on my sister's birthday. Yo, shoot. Happy birthday to your sister, Noble. Alexa, appreciate it. Man, great to have y'all here. So let's talk, and then I got to board a plane. Like literally, it boards in 10 minutes. So we gotta share some things. Really, one I want to talk to y'all about is a lot of you like comment me if you are planning on applying to PT school this cycle. Comment me if you are applying to PT school this cycle. Comment me just so I know who you are. If you are applying in 2020, comment 2020 just so we know who you are. If you have no idea, comment no idea just so we know who you are. Emily, you ready? Shoot. We got Simon. So like I said, if you're applying this year, comment me. If you're applying in 2020, comment 2020. If you're applying in some other year and you have no idea, comment no idea, and it's all good because every single one of us is a human. Casey, you a human?
Absolutely.
Cool. So there's two emotions that we all have as humans, and I'm going through one of them right now. Now, one thing that Raphael, appreciate you, man. One thing that a lot of my patients have been asking me, like, it's been crazy. Like the last last week and a half, what my patients have been asking me is they're like, "Hey, Joseph, are you nervous?" I was like, "Nervous about what? Like, are you nervous about getting married?" And I'm like, like I didn't know how to answer it because what they were asking was like, "Are you like having second thoughts? Are you scared? Are you like feeling about backing out? Are you like?" And I was like, "Well, like." So I just kind of explained to them that I was just more so excited. But the honest truth is, excitement and anxiety, which is why I asked when y'all are applying, which is what you guys feel. Now comment like if y'all have applied before or if you're applying this time and you feel some level of anxiety or fear about what might go wrong. I mean, feel free to just comment below. Like just kind of do the little like hand emoji just so we know. Shoot, I was one of them. I still am half the time. But the honest truth is anxiety and excitement have the exact same response and the exact same emotion, the exact same presentation, and that is nervousness. Nervousness. And the reason why I want to share that with y'all is, am I nervous about getting married? No, like I'm not anxious about it. I'm super excited, and that excitement, I got to feel like butterflies in my stomach. I know I'm about to cry, like at some point. I don't know when. It's gonna hit me at some point. I don't even think DJ's ever seen me cry. Case, you ever seen me cry?
No, I don't think so.
Nah, man. Shit, I don't even think I've
Dang,
ever
I
seen
should
me
have worn
cry.
my suit. My suit is downstairs. I should have put on my suit for the live
Yo,
stream.
true.
Dang it. Oh well. Oh well.
True.
Y'all see you soon.
Well, all right. So Judy, of course, Sam, yup. Okay, so we have a lot. Yeah, like anxiety. That's very normal. But anxiety and excitement have the exact same response, and that is nervousness. So my question to you is, how are you interpreting your nervousness as you're preparing for this application cycle? If you're applying in 2020, or if you're part of that group that said, "Yo, I don't even know Joseph and Casey. I'm just gonna do what I do." How are you interpreting it? Thank you, Alyssa. Appreciate it. Like, how are you interpreting it? Because the honest truth is, so we were at an event. We were at Smart Success PT Live. It's like almost 2 weekends ago now. We were at Smart Success PT Live, and one of the presenters, Myron Golden, was talking about um, uh, anxiety as well as anticipation or excitement. And they are simply a byproduct of what your expectations are. If I expect something bad to happen, then I'm physically going to respond like through anxiety because I am afraid that it's going to happen. If I'm walking somewhere and the ice is slippery, for y'all that live in the north, because I live in Florida now, I don't experience this no more. For y'all that live in the north, if it's in the winter and y'all are walking and there's black ice, you are anxious because you're like, yo, what if I fall? Like, worst case scenario. But the honest truth is, when you expect a positive result, when you're expecting, yo, like, this is my year to get into PT school, then you actually look at it with anticipation, but it might still present itself as nervousness. And you can't misread that nervousness. You can't misread it for being this negative thing. Like, you can't start saying, man, I feel nervous. Maybe I'm not ready. Man, I feel nervous. Maybe I should do it next year. Man, I feel nervous. Maybe I should pull the plug. Man, I feel nervous. Maybe I should drop my classes. Man, I feel nervous. Maybe I should switch professional paths. Man, I feel nervous, and my family's telling me that I should pick something else. So you can't misinterpret it. Nervousness is normal. You're going to feel it whether you're anxious. You're going to feel it whether you're excited. I'm nervous about this wedding because I'm excited about this wedding. I'm excited about getting married. And the other thing is how you look at it will also change the actions that you take. Does that make sense? So for you as an applicant, if you are anxious about getting in, and then I'll let you, Casey, let's drop some fire on this. But if you are anxious, or if you're saying, man, worst case scenario, what's up, Ralphie? I'll see you this weekend, bro. Like if you're thinking worst case scenario, I will not get into PT school. Worst case scenario, I am not going to pass my classes this semester. Worst case scenario, if I invest in Casey and Joseph's, who knows if anything will happen. Worst case, if you think that way, then you are going to be anxious. And because you are anxious, your actions will reflect that. You will, like, I can tell y'all right now that every single student that suddenly starts to look at it from the opposite perspective, starts to look at it with anticipation, starts to look at their application process with anticipation. Yo, I can't wait for the application process to open up. I can't wait to be coached by Casey and Joseph. I can't wait to have that interview. I can't wait to do this. I can't wait to do that. Then what happens is your actions actually follow suit with that. And so you actually start doing the very things, because the thing is, like, emotions aren't going to get you into PT school. The actions that follow those emotions are what get people into PT school.
Mm.
So if you like, here's why that's also important is because I know that some of y'all might watch a live stream that we do or listen to a podcast that we do and say, yo, that was so fire, y'all. I see y'all posting on your Instagram, you tag us in it. You're like, man, that inspired me. Did it really inspire you, or did it just hype you up? Did it allow you to
Mm.
feel like that temporary high of like, yeah, yeah, of course I'm
Like
gonna
you
do it.
did something.
Did it actually change your actions? Now, because I'm excited about this wedding, I'm gonna have a good time this weekend. Those are my actions. I'm gonna make sure I take care of my queen this weekend. Those are my actions. I'm gonna make sure that regardless of the 350 plus people that are gonna be at the wedding, that she's my only priority. That's my actions. That at the reception, even as we're getting hyped, like, I'm not getting separated from her. Those are my actions. Even afterwards, but like, y'all have to understand that this is how you have to play the game. And as a pre-PT, you don't stand a shot at getting in if you don't understand that your anxiety, like, we have to, like, talk to us if we have to start talking about like ways to handle it. Anxiety is a real thing. I go through it in so many different facets. There are times where it's extreme enough you actually have to see somebody, and that's okay. Like, it's normal. It's normal. Please don't let anyone let you believe that it's abnormal. Like it's normal in the sense that a lot of us experience it. It's okay to have someone that can help you navigate through that. If it's not as great as that, then maybe it's just starting to change your perspective and starting to take that same nervousness that you're feeling and starting to look at your application process with anticipation, excited about it, looking for all the cracks. Like, what do I have to do, Casey? What do I have to do, Joseph, to make sure that my application is fire? So when I apply, there's no surprises. Casey, what are your thoughts, man?
Yeah, I'll keep it short so you can hop on the plane and so we could party Friday, Saturday, Sunday. But how do we turn anxiety into excitement? Or how do we bring down the anxiety a little bit so that we can make room for the excitement or be excited about something? And there's 3 C's that I found to it. And 3 C's are, number 1, curiosity. Number 2 is courage. Number 3 is compassion. So the 3 C's to bring down anxiety or to change anxiety into excitement. 3 C's: number 1, curiosity. Number 2, courage. Number 3, compassion. So number 1, curiosity. When you question things, it fills up your mind so that you can break up that fear cycle, so you can break up that anxiety cycle, and you don't have to focus so much on what's going wrong. You can start to ask yourself or train your brain into start thinking like, why am I so anxious about this? Why am I anxious instead of excited? Why am I so
Mm,
fearful instead of, trying to make something better out of this? Why this? Why that? Then that starts to be like, it's it's not that big a deal. It's not that it's not that scary. It's not. I shouldn't be so fearful about it. And that
yeah,
breaks up that constant anxious loop in your brain that keeps you up at 3 a.m. That makes you daydream in class. That makes you swerve off the road because all you're thinking about is, oh shoot, the GRE is next week. Oh shoot,
yeah,
I'm laying in bed, I can't sleep. My test is
yeah.
tomorrow that I didn't study for. Let's calm down a little bit. Let's be curious about our anxiety so that we can turn it into excitement. Number 2 is courage. Number 2 is courage. Let's aim. You were kind of talking about this, Joseph. Let's embrace the anxiety. Let's not fear from it. Let's not run from it. It's natural, like you said. Your heart's pounding. You're sweating. Your palms are sweaty, like Eminem said. Whatever it is, it's natural. It just happens. So let's
Yeah.
embrace it. Before we were getting on stage at SSPT Live, like I didn't want to stand still because if I stood still, I was like, oh shoot, my heart's gonna start pounding. I got to get up on stage in front of all these people. So I just embraced that emotion. I was like,
Yeah.
okay, I'm feeling whatever I'm feeling right now. Let's not run from it because we got 30 seconds before we get on stage. Let's just, okay, I'm feeling whatever I'm feeling. It's
Yeah.
fine. Embrace it. Don't run from it because if you run from it, it's gonna chase you.
Oh my
It's gonna
goodness.
chase you. So
Yes,
embrace
sir.
it. Fight it head on because you're gonna have to fight on a lot of other things as well. So that's number 2. Have courage. And number 3, lastly, have compassion. Be kind to yourself. It's natural. It happens to everyone. So if you're feeling these bodily functions from anxiety, if you're sweating, if your palms are sweaty, if your heart's beating, it's okay. Be kind to yourself. Know that other people go through it and you're not the
Yeah.
only one. So once your anxiety comes down, then we can leave room for excitement. So those are the 3 C's. How to turn anxiety into excitement. Number 1, have curiosity about it. Number 2, have courage. Number 3, have compassion. That's it.
Boom. Boom. Listen, y'all applying this cycle. Um, let's talk. Now, I'm gonna be getting married this weekend, so I'm not touching anything for this weekend. And now I'm going on my honeymoon. But I want y'all to reach out to us at preptgrind.com. If it's that sliver between my wedding and my honeymoon, I might respond, but it's probably gonna be Casey. But we want to talk to y'all ASAP. Let's start now. Send us a message. Go to contact.preptgrind.com. Whether it's anxiety that you're freaking out about this application process and not knowing how to actually physically like saying, yo, I'm taking your 3 C's, Casey, but I really still need help with navigating through this process. So I'm not having to guess cycle to cycle to cycle and just ending up where most students end up giving up, right? And so I want y'all to contact us. Send us a message. Go to contactpreptgrind.com. Or if you have a friend that you're like, yo, this you need their help, like hit us up. Let's talk. Let's hear your story. Let's see how we can help you. But y'all, in the meantime, we're gonna be having a good time in Chicago, having some celebrations for the wedding. But much love to y'all. We can't wait to help y'all get across the finish line and join our profession. Many blessings. Deuces. Thanks, Case. Appreciate you.
No problem.